The stage was full of flashing lights and the roar of international media, setting the scene for one of the most prestigious fashion events in Seoul, Seoul International Style Week. 2025 Lisa of Blackpink appeared as the global brand ambassador, wearing an elegant black gown with silver accents that radiated charisma not far away. Jungkook of BTS arrived as a VIP guest, dressed casually yet irresistibly in a black suit, neatly styled hair, and an aura of mystery. Lisa and Jungkook did not arrive together. Yet, somehow the cameras always managed to catch them in the same frame. Fans went wild armies, and Blinks had long speculated about their relationship. But until that night, neither had ever openly addressed it. At least not yet. The event progressed smoothly until the brief media interview session. Lisa stood at the red zone accompanied by her manager, warmly greeting reporters. A journalist from one of Korea's leading media outlets with a serious face and eager eyes leaned in with their microphone. Lisa SSI. Just one quick question: in past interviews, you've mentioned your ideal type, but now being honest, would you say Jungkook from BTS is your ideal man? Silence time seemed to freeze. Cameras that were focused on other models immediately turned to Lisa. Even backstage crew looked up from their phones. Lisa appeared to pause. Perhaps only 3 seconds, but it felt like a lifetime. And across the room in the VIP lounge, Jungkook, sipping a small drink, choked, "Did she just say what I think she said?" He gasped, eyes wide, as he turned toward the screen, broadcasting the event live. His manager beside him panicked. "Are you okay?" Jungkook quickly patted his chest, his face turning red. She got asked about me as her ideal type back at the interview zone." Lisa smiled slowly, not awkwardly, but thoughtfully. That's an interesting question," she said diplomatically. The journalist quickly followed up, "Your answer would mean a lot to the fans." Lisa looked straight into the camera and replied softly, yet clearly, "I think Jungkook is a very admirable man. He's hardworking, humble, and caring. So, if you ask me whether he's my ideal type, maybe yes. In many ways, he is." Boom! The media erupted. Reporters started typing furiously. A few even dropped their mics from excitement in the VIP lounge. Jungkook stared at the screen. Frozen. "She's serious?" he whispered. "She just said I'm her ideal man." His manager laughed nervously. "Looks like it." Jungkook suddenly stood up. "I need to talk to her now." Yes, now, Lisa was still at the interview area when a staff member whispered something to her, signaling her to look right there. Jungkook, still in his black suit, wearing a stunned expression, was walking quickly toward her. The room fell silent. Cameras clicked back on all eyes were on the 2 biggest K-pop stars in the world. Lisa chuckled softly at Jungkook's flushed face. "You heard that?" she asked casually. "I kind of accidentally did." "Yeah," Jungkook admitted. "But did you mean it?" Lisa looked into his eyes without hesitation and nodded, "Yes. And if you feel the same, maybe we should talk about more than just being stage friends." Jungkook scratched the back of his neck, blushing. "Well, I've been waiting for this kind of moment for a long time." Lisa laughed. Reporters practically burst into applause. Some clapped quietly, and one photographer nearly dropped their camera out of excitement. So Jungkook whispered softly, "Can I take you out to dinner? Like for real this time? No more sneaking around?" Lisa smiled warmly. "Sure, but you're paying. I'd pay for the rest of my life." Jungkook replied, laughing shrilly. The cameras captured their shared laughter, and fans worldwide instantly made hashtags like "Mwah, Lisa Dealman Jungkook" and "Dumber-Cook." Lisa confirmed trend in mere minutes, a minute after the interview went viral. The entire internet was in an uproar. A 43-second clip of Lisa saying, "If you ask me whether he's my ideal type, maybe yes," had been reposted thousands of times. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and major news outlets across Korea and beyond published headlines such as "Lisa finally admits her ideal type is Jungkook Cook Lisa." Rising again, here's what happened at Seoul Style Week. Jungkook chokes in lounge after Lisa's stunning answer. Lisa had just finished her interview when she was escorted to the backstage resting room. Her assistant closed the door quickly to avoid intrusive cameras inside. Lisa giggled as she kicked off her heels. "Uni," she said to her manager. "Was I too honest back there?" Her manager shrugged, smiling. Honesty is good, but you do realize you just lit the whole fandom on fire with one sentence. Lisa rested her head on the couch. I know, but honestly, I'm tired of pretending. If Jungkook asks, I don't want to hide anymore. Just then, there was a soft knock at the door. Or, Lisa, SSI Jungkook. SSI would like a word, came a voice from outside. Lisa quickly turned. Let him in, she said softly. The door opened and Jungkook stepped in slightly. Hesitant. His eyes held the look of someone who wanted to speak from the heart. His face still flushed from earlier. Lisa gave him a gentle smile. Drink some water before you say anything crazy. She teased, handing him a bottle. Junk chuckled, taking a seat across from her. I don't even know where to begin, he said. But when you answered that question, it felt like the world stopped. Lisa chuckled softly. You think I wasn't nervous? My heart was racing too. Jungkook looked at her intently. But did it come from your heart? Lisa returned the gaze. Yes. Silence fell for a moment. I don't want us to keep doing this, Cook Lisa said. We're always in the same places acting like strangers. I know you felt the same since that night in Japan last year, remember? Jung nodded. When we watched fireworks from the hotel rooftop. You protected me from the paparazzi, even pretended to escape into a janitor's lift. Lisa recalled with a laugh. I was just scared of hurting your image. We're both idols. But now, after what you said, I can't pretend anymore that night. After the event ended, they finally went to dinner. No more. Sneaking around, Lisa wore an oversized hoodie and a cap, while Jungkook donned a black bomber jacket and mask. But this time they didn't care. Dot-eye, in the car, the awkward tension melted into ease. So Jungkook began, I'm your ideal guy, huh? Lisa rolled her eyes. Don't get cocky. But yeah, you fit the criteria if you asked me about my ideal type. Jungkook replied, I'd say someone strong, passionate, independent, but family-oriented, someone who can stand on stage and captivate the world like you. Lisa went quiet for a moment, glancing out the window, then back at Jungkook. Why didn't you ever say all that before? I thought you already knew. Lisa smiled sweetly. Sometimes girls just want to hear it from your mouth. They arrived at the rooftop parking of a private Japanese restaurant in Idan. The place had been arranged by Jungkook's manager's contact. No paparazzi in sight in the elevator. Lisa gently took Jungkook's hand. I like you, Cook. Really, Jungkook? Quickly turned to her. I like you.